was always a roller coaster rides of so many emotions and so many ups and downs. So by profession, I am an architect, and I left everything 6.5 years back because this pig iron, when it becomes a passion, even I have no idea, because I never thought that being a sport person or being an athlete give you so much satisfaction at an end of the day, that I decided to live my full-fledged, very nice career, I would say. When I was at that point of time, I was earning very good, and nobody was in my support when I decided that I want to live this career and I want to be an athlete, and that to be a bodybuilder. So I never thought where
Even
this
then,
journey.
I have no right to stop the speaker here, but it is a very important point which I wish to share with everyone. Example, we told the word na example. Today I was in one of the big discussion on the new education policy 2021. So throughout the day we discuss the multi-choice, we discuss and a scientist can read the history, scientists can read the psychology, and scientists can read art, painting, everything. Here you can see everybody. And architecture transform herself.
And sir, I was always into,
Yeah.
Creative side. I was
Yeah.
into painting. I was,
Great.
doing, because I was more inclined towards the art. So I was doing a full-fledged good course of painting with my architecture thing. And suddenly I left, I was a good guitarist. I used to play a very good
Wow.
guitar. And suddenly I thought, no,
I can show two guitars at my home.
I have got only my. But I
Wow.
left, and suddenly I stopped using everything, and I like my passion is just 360-degree turn, that I want to be a sport person, I want to be an athlete. So I joined a gym just for the sake of fitness, just to get rid of some postpartum weight which I have put after my second baby, after prolonged sitting in front of laptop, working with designing and binge eating and munching and all that. And I joined. So I was very fortunate that I came to know with a very renowned coach of over India, and I joined his gym. When I went there, I saw how did दूसरे day in the group of boys, they used to bring trophies, medals, certificate with cake, with sweets and all that, and they do lot of celebrations. And I always think that what's going on? Why these guys are celebrating for what? Then I came to know that these all are, professional bodybuilders. They are pro athletes. They play for the countries. And I decided to become one of them. And that was a very challenging journey for me, because leaving architecture, my work, which I was doing for a long time, and just going into something जहाँ कोई idea नहीं है, कहाँ जाके खत्म होगा. And then in India, being a bodybuilder, it's a not a good, I mean, like, it's very difficult thing to make people understand. And then that to be the costume which we female wear on the stage. So that was a very challenging thing. And from a Muslim background, so it was never a easy journey for me. But I was a stubborn, I am bold stubborn. My never say die attitude, I would say. Never say die and never say no attitude. I means when I पक्का कर लेती हूँ कि ये करना है, then no one can stop. Everyone knows this. So I was the lone warrior standing एक तरफ, and the entire world was on the second different side. And then destiny played his role, because कहते हैं ना कि जब आप दिल से अच्छे से ठान लेते हैं, तो सारा ब्रह्मांड, सारा यूनिवर्स आपको वो चीज हासिल कराने के लिए लग जाता है. And same happened with me. So I played many national and international competitions. I won medals. I'm a recognized, Olympia athlete. I was the only Indian who stood on the stage of Olympia Amateur, and I got 6th position over there. So this is what my journey, and still I am doing. And now I understand the importance of sports, because I always say that there is ABC of sports always, because it's completely essential for the development of anyone, for the development of student, for the development of anyone. That is the balance, agility, balance, and coordination. This sports give you. This teach you. You become agile. You become balanced in life, in everything. You become very coordinate. You become disciplined. So this is what I think. And this is what I feel. My journey says that I have become a different person when I decided to be an athlete. More determined, more disciplined, more focused. And yes, so this is what my journey. Then because nothing comes for free, like everything, for everything you have to pay a price. I also pay the price because due to some of, not full knowledge of certain things, I decided to be a full-fledged nutritionist and lifestyle coach. I did many certifications in the same. So I am a certified nutritionist, certified lifestyle coach, personal trainer, and I have transformed so many lives in last 4 years. I'm doing an online consultancy and trainings to the people. So this is what my journey. I'm a social activist and a motivational speaker as well. So my mission and vision is to uplift the underprivileged childrens. I'm working for them. We have adopted, I'm like, till date, 10 underprivileged kids whose entire education I'm funding. And acid survivor, working for the acid survivor females, as well as underprivileged females. And working with so many government schools, government universities for this nutrition and all that. I'm working with BPP University of London. I'm a nutrition and weight management advisor for them. So this is what my journey is.
Wow.
Over to you, sir.
That's great. Nice to see. Nice to hear, madam. That's nice. Dev sir.
I was taking some photographs. Just
Okay,
start
okay.
this. Take it.
Okay.
You will continue. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Dev sir. So nice to hear the Tasneem sir from madam from you. It's a pretty diversified and something I can understand the wide range of activities and the wide range of accomplishments from your side. Amazing. I never thought that that was a uncharted territory where you had pitched in yourself and then you prove your worth and you become
Yes.
a role model for others too. In fact, I'm amazed to hear from you. This is something great, and obviously I look forward that SPA India will certainly be benefited because of your this kind of such a great achievement. And we look forward that SPA will be also promoting the same kind of value, same kind of things to the youngsters, to the coming youth also, right? That's from my side. So can we move towards Pooja madam now? Because I see you, madam.
Yes.
Please, Dev sir. I think
Thank
till
you,
he
thank
join. Yeah, please you.
See, contrary to what Tasneem ma'am said, I have been just the opposite kind of person, couch potato. You can see the difference between both of us. So ma'am, so agile and fit, and I, on the other hand, you can see how I look. So yes, one of the benefits of being a sport person is that you look like Tasneem ma'am. Nobody would like to look like me. So that's one benefit, I would say. So jokes apart, yes, sports actually traditionally we have been, in our society especially, we consider it only as a hobby. That's what when ma'am was talking about challenges. Unfortunately, with a mindset like that in the society, that sports can only be a hobby, we could not expect parents, uh, uh, egging on their children or motivating them to make a career into sports. Agar bacha acha hai khelne mein, they would always somehow demotivate the child as if the child is wasting time. That was picture is changing. It's not that drab right now. It's changed a bit, and for that credit goes to people like Dr. Arun.
Madam, please unmute.
Known sir for a long time now. He has been visiting schools and colleges and universities, and then making a chain of people who should understand about sports, not just as a sports which we consider as, when the thing sport comes to our mind, when we hear the word, we associate it with field, playground, an outdoor activity, something like that. And school में हमें याद है हम छोटे थे तो एक ऐसे लिखा करते थे importance of sports. So it was always about its physical benefits. You know, it's being physically fit, mentally agile. It's like you're being healthy. Then some of the features like boosting self-confidence, team spirit, punctuality, a stress reliever, things like that. So that was one aspect of importance of sports in our life. But I guess that was all. That was all about sports that we would talk about. हफ्ते में एक बार games का period हो गया. That was an end to the games and sports in our life. Today, I would say, fortunately, the situation and the picture is completely changed. Sports is an industry in itself. It's become employable. It's giving people opportunity to make money, you know. So I'll talk about it in detail, but to begin with, even at the school level, I think it was in 2011 or 12, I don't remember correctly, when CBSE also introduced sports as a vocational subject, as one of those vocational subjects. So we can understand that the importance of sports is now not just restricted to being a sports person, not just being a hockey player or a football player or a cricket player. Now it is beyond that. It is providing employment to so many different and diversified fields. Let us see how the perception of people towards sports is now changing. How? Because now, apart from games period, we have moved on to the courses like BPEd and MPEd, and then we don't stop there. As we all know, SPA India, it's one example that I would quote, is providing, you know, education in sports management also. Now we know that a term like sports management exists. At least I was made familiar with this term by Dr. Arora. Prior to meeting him, I did not know that any such courses, you know, BBA and MBA in sports existed. So you see, when people like him are there out in the field, so we come to know about so much that is happening, so much that is changing around us. So now it is, become a course in colleges and universities, and it is offering meaningful courses and management courses, and the avenue has changed now. So it has opened numerous, ventures and avenues for those people who want to pursue physical education as a career into different fields. Now, those fields are ranging from teaching, like after BPEd and MPEd, there are sports teacher in the school. So from teaching to sports management, from sports management to nutritionist, physiotherapy, fitness experts. Now, all these jobs are being added on with, with so much of credibility to the people. Now, people are professionally doing the courses and then coming out into the market. So I always say now that sports has now become a big industry. I remember Dr. Arora telling me that after completing sports management, the students are also getting job placements in companies like Nike and Adidas, where right from the desk job, it's not only that they are only limited to the field, they are working into the offices. They are working at the desk as receptionists or as teachers or as manufacturers, whatever, a whole segment, right from marketing to, I think, sales and represent everything. Like it's a huge industry now. So sports, I would like to conclude by saying only this, that is now a big, vast industry. It cannot be overlooked. And now the only task which remains is at the school level, which I am doing, is to tell more and more parents about it, is to win their confidence, it's to give them examples, it to prove them how well their child can, apart from taking admission in engineering and medical college, there is something more to the life. And surprisingly, children enjoy being associated with sports. because this is one thing which gives them relaxation. You tell them it's a sports period, they are happy about it. You tell them it is a physical education period, even if they are sitting in the class and studying some theory aspect, but they enjoy that class. So let us motivate children, and more importantly, the parents, so that they might motivate their own boys to move towards this direction and get involved into this courses, I mean, sports management courses, since there is a lot of scope in employability. So I guess that is all as per my knowledge. Thank you, sir, for providing this opportunity. I hope I made justice with the topic.
That's nice. That's nice, Pooja. Already, I think Dr. Dubey, just to share views, then we have a senior Olympian, Parag Patilji, with us. So, Dr. Dubey, just you start some and then invite Dr. Parag Patil.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Dev, and thank you, Pooja ma'am. It was nice listening to you, and I must say that sports is sports for the school children's always a very pleasing kind of experience, right? I always believe one thing, and in fact, I must quote here. See, considering the current COVID scenario, okay, just see who are okay and who are not okay. I personally feel those who had been somewhere associated with the field in the beginning of their life, in the beginning of the, school days and all, they are a bit fit. I hope Tasneem ma'am will also agree with me that, Mr. Parag Patil is here. See, what is important? We used to study this Darwinian philosophy, survival of the fittest. And you cannot be fit by staying inside the, four walls. You have to go out. You have to be with the nature and acquire some kind of immunity with you. Now, so that's the first thing, that fitness, all kind of things that comes from sports. And the seeds of such kind of things are initiated during the school days. So what, ma'am, you are doing, or what we had seen during our school days, or this is something which we should encourage in the coming generation also. And this 1.5 years time has proved ample that yes, never ignore your fitness, never ignore your health. It has to be taken as a first consideration. And second thing, what we always see since our children school days, that is the defense people, sports person, they always fit. They are pretty jolly nature. They are always happy. Why it is? Because healthy mind lives in the healthy body. And that's why we say that's the second thing where we should encourage that we should encourage our youth, don't get astray. I'm just giving you a hint about Urta Punjab and all kind of things. See, this is a bad thing which is coming into. So why not sports as a healthy career, as an alternate career should be encouraged. It's a healthy habit also. And that gives you, all kind of good things. And then that's why I see in that this way. And third thing, which I personally believe that as an alternate career, madam, in coming days, I can foresee if anybody is not having a proper certification, so he or she cannot get further. For example, if we have got a sports in sports management certificate, so you can manage an activity. You can look to the government for support also. You can go for your own startups. You can look for anything. So what does it mean? It means that we can have the capabilities to manage the affair. We can have the opportunities to diversify our career prospects. You just said nutrition expert, you said fitness expert, coach, you can talk about even many more things, journalist, sports journalist, a sports photographer. No, you just name and it is there. So what I personally believe is SPI is promoting all these things as an alternate career to the aspiring young youth through its different programs, starting from CertFit programs in sports management to the physical fitness school teachers, physical fitness experts, to all those professionals. And then we've got a BBA in sports management and MBA in sports management through our collaborative approach, just like a Sri Sri Ravi Shankar University and many more. So that is the way through which SPI is spreading this kind of knowledge, or this kind of professional knowledge to the youth in this country. Right now, I see Mr. Parag Patil, a senior Olympian here. So, Mr. Parag Patil, hello. This is Dr. Dubey. He is the one who is the recipient of the 17 international medals and who got so many accolades. So it is always nice to see Mr. Parag Patil. And let's move to Mr. Parag Patil, invite him for his views. So Mr. Parag Patil, over to you, please. Hello, please unmute yourself.
Thank you very much, Zubirji.
Yeah, please.
First thing is that sports is the prime requirement of our life. As we say that the education is required, but sports is prime requirement of our life. As Pooja likely said that yes, the as a game period or a P period, the kids are always happy rather than looking at maths period or science period and all these things. It is the first joy where we get on a ground. And secondly, there are a lot of learnings are made on a ground. That I always say कि गिर के उठना ये सिर्फ ग्राउंड ही सिखाता है, वो दर्द में हो या जख्म के साथ हो या खून के साथ, ये सिर्फ ग्राउंड ही सिखाता है और वो भी स्माइल के साथ. सो ये जो है ये प्राइम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. एंड सेकेंड, एज बीइंग इनटू अ स्पोर्ट्स करियर, तो एक इंजीनियर, ये एक डॉक्टर, ये एज अ डॉक्टर हम लोग बात करें तो दे आर क्यूरिंग. लेकिन एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन अगर अच्छा कोच बन जाए तो वो लाखों जिंदगी बनाता है. That is the main important thing. And as we have gone through a lot of lives, that fitness is much more important and it is a basic need of the pandemic. And one more thing is that मतलब हम लोग ये कहते हैं कि पैंडेमिक में ये वैक्सीन आ गया, ये वैक्सीन आ गया, ये केयर कर लो, वो केयर कर लो. लेकिन सब घूम फिर के अगर हम लोग बात करें तो एक ही चीज पे आती है, दैट इज इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम, इम्यूनिटी पावर. आपका जितना इम्यूनिटी पावर ज्यादा है उतना ही आप सारे डिसीज, मतलब नॉट ओनली कोविड बट there are n number of diseases which we are dealing with. There is only one system which is protective, that is the human system. So exercise and fitness is the key role area where the immunity power is going to be there. So what the main factors are into the immune system is the fitness, second is diet, and third is meditation. If we combine all three together, then I don't think so any of our diseases can enter in your body, and it will have the impact on your body. Now we are talking about the third wave, which is going to affect to the kids. Now the kids are already in the development of the immune system. So it is going to have much more impact. But one thing is that in our education system, we have a maths period or science period or all the periods once in a day. But we don't have the games period once in a day. We have 1 or 2 periods in the in our week calendar. Secondly, now, as we have grown up with the school, with the ground, now there are a lot of schools we can see they don't have a playing ground at all. So how we can expect the fit and very talented and rigid youth to take care of our country in future? Because now also as a I have a complaint to the parents also. As we were growing, our parents was not taking care of ourselves. ग्राउंड में जा रहा है, लग रहा है, खून निकल रहा है, क्या है, कभी मिट्टी झाड़ने नहीं आए. Why we are doing? to our kids कि उनको बहुत ज़्यादा care कर रहे हैं. Secondly, always when I take up a parent session, my question to the parent is, under the name of care, are you making your child dependent or independent? So that is a most important question, because after the education, when the child is going into a market for a job, for business and all these things, that child is not capable to take a decision. And totally for decision making, we have made them dependent for the decisions. Whether the decision is wrong or correct, doesn't matter. The main important thing is they have to take the decision. That power has to be implemented, and the sports is such a media. Within fraction of seconds, we have to take a decision. For example, football. Football, we don't have that much of time. Where to pass, where to tackle, how to tackle, and all these things. That sports has made that child or that player to make the decisions. So that is much more important. The second aspect is in our till our college life and so on. Means we can say 2005, we were unknown of suicides and all these things. Depression, we were not aware of this.
Yes.
So now it has, from 2005, it has grown up like anything, that depression, stress and all these things. In a stress also means, I remember that when the examination was there, I was no stress. I was enjoying that. Oh, exam aa gaya, chalo abhi padhai karte hain. So we have grown up with that. Now what we are doing is continuous stress. Examination aaya hai, to padhai karo. इतने numbers आने चाहिए, उतने marks मिलने चाहिए, तो आगे जाके ये. We were not used to that, and we were happy with the 50% also. But now,
Yes. Performance under pressure. We can learn from sports only.
yeah. So now it is 98%. Oh, my child has lost 2%. What is that? So how much pressure we are giving to our upcoming grade for the performance? So according to me, the sports is the prime important of our life. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Dubeyji, for giving me a time to speak.
Yes, so nice of you. It's a very good news for all of us that the first student from Jammu and Kashmir in a certificate in sports law, she is with us, and she completed her program in last 6 months, completed her assignment. So this is a new way of the life for the lawyers also. Here I wish to announce the name with the help of Dr. Dubeyji, Pujaji. I WhatsApp you her certificate. I'm sharing the screen because she is into fever, but that sports spirit bring her here. I'm sharing her certificate, so all of you esteem Pooja and Paragji and Dubeyji, just announce her name and give her a billion of wishes for her bright career in the sports law. So here I'm sharing her certificate. Yeah, everyone can see. Tejaswini, just open your video if possible. Even then she's into fever. But don't worry, the spark comes on your face. Hasn't Tejaswini is on the screen?
Yes, Tejaswini Anand.
Yeah. So let us announce. Tasneem ji, let us start with you. Tejaswini. Just congratulate her. Can you see that?
I mean, let me congratulate to you also, sir. It's a proud moment for SPA India.
Yeah. She's the first student in a law, sports law, even then plenty of students in the various management programs.
This also tells us that there is more ventures than we were thinking. Even law has sports added to it now.
Yes. Now sports law, sports journalism, so many.
Yeah, this is one new option that I came to know about today.
Yeah. So she completed, is a law student and she completed it.
Very nice. Congratulations, sir and Tejaswini.
Yeah. So Tasneem, just give her a wishes. Yeah. Now you can. Yeah.
So many congratulations, Tejaswini. And SPY, India Sports Association of India, is doing really a wonderful job. This is something really new, sports law. It's very new. And sir, Dr. Shailendra sir, we would really like to know a little bit about the sports law as well. After, whenever you get the time, you should actually make audience understand that what is the sports law is all about. And once again, very, very congratulations to you, Tejaswini.
That's fine. That's fine. It's truly feel of proud to them. And Tasneem, you happy to know our copyright for the 84 subject. That
Yes, yes, yes.
yes. See, the stadium or sports complex built up by the civil engineer and architectures. So very soon we will going to launch the sports architecture.
Oh,
And
wow.
sports architecture is a very big framework. Doesn't mean ki you have to design only interior of the sports. Because architecture first, the images of any complex, any building, any stadium comes in the mind of architecture.
Right.
And they build up the sports architecture with keep in mind the sustainable development. Sustainable, because they maintain the greenery there, they maintain the traffic, they maintain the parking system, and they maintain the noise control also, so that the nearby area of that stadium, the people will not be affected or defected. So very soon we are launching this program. We are waiting for the some of the civil engineer and some of the architecture will be associated with us. So it's
That's
20 to 40 hour program which we designed, because it's become a super specialization.
I can see.
Sports
I can see.
architecture.
Sir, I can see. And when everyone will finish with this, congratulations thing, I really want to add something, but let everyone should first wish Tejaswini
Yeah.
for his certification. Sir, then allow me to speak something. I would like to add something.
Yeah,
for
definitely,
this.
definitely. Dubey ji. Sir, now you can. Yes, yes.
Yeah. I'm very happy to congratulate Ms. Tejaswini Anand for completing her this certificate on online program on sports law under the auspices of Sports Academy Association of India. So congratulations, lots of congratulations to you, Ms. Anand. And you have opened a new dimension to this program, I must say. And it's literally, it's a, when I say new dimension, India is the way India is coming up, the way things are happening. And I wish to add Madam Tasneem's request. This is the where we have to see the career opportunities. Whenever the teams are, whenever the sport persons are getting contract signs or getting into the different kind of negotiations or kind of other aspects, so the role comes into picture. Sometimes there is a breach of contract, there is a no proper negotiation or other contract failure or other kind of things, breach of trust also. Then the role of our sports law comes into picture, and the concern, or you can say the concerned lawyers or with an adequate background and due exposure of the sports law, they can solve the problem, they can mediate, or they can come out with a solution. So I wish that Ms. Tejaswini Anand will certainly enjoy her new privilege as a sports law person, apart from her own academic credentials. That's why I see that young youth will find it as a new lucrative career. So through you, Ms. Anand, once again, I wish to congratulate you and others. I wish to invoke others also to join this program so that they can have a better career in the future. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Dev sir.
Yes.
A very good evening to all the honorable dignitaries present here. Myself, Jasni Anand. I'm sorry, my video is not working. My apologies. But I want to take a moment to extend my sincere thanks for the certificate that you presented to me. Thank you so much, Dev sir. Without your guidance, it can't be possible. And this award particularly recognize my work and amazing feeling of getting awarded for the efforts that I put in. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Dev sir. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Tejasvi, you can take a rest now, and I wish that Prag Patil just give her a wishes also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Congratulations, Tejaswini, for your wonderful certification course. Sports law is much more needed, and I, as an athlete, and still competing, we are not aware what laws we have and what protection we have, because already I have been cheated by some of the sponsors at the last moment. So, and without a non-participation, India have lost already 8 medals due to
Yes.
this. So definitely, this is much more important. Wish you a very happy and smiling career in sports law.
Thank you so much, sir. It's an honor. Thank you so much.
That's Kapoor Saab, Director Affiliation. Kanika Madam, just give your blessings. Sanjeev Kapoor ji, Dr. Kanika.
Yeah, I think Tejaswini, wonderful to see that our sports has also becoming empowered by the people like you doing such a wonderful course, and that too under the guidance of the champions of champs of the industry, Dr. Dev Arora and Dr. Shailendra Dubey. I think who better than them can taught you for these sports management and sports law courses. I think they are the champions of champ. So great career to you, and all the best, and empowered sport. My only plea to you is empowered sport. So thank you very much.
Sure, sir. Thank you for your encouraging words.
Thank you very much.
Right, Tejasvi, you can take a rest. So then we
Sure,
have
sir.
a 10-minute more for the discussion on the importance of sports education in India. So here we have a Anirudh with us. We have a Kamlesh Kumar Joshi from Uttarakhand. So just share your views, Anirudh and Kamlesh Kumar Joshi ji. Open your mic. I am able to see that. Share your views, Anirudh.
First of all, very good evening to all of you, sir. And I must not be the right person to say much about this, but whatever I have learned through this program, I can share the same knowledge. So first of all, I can say that sports management is nothing new to anyone, as long as it's concerned for decades, I think so. So it's like in society, there is a little bit of unawareness more about the sports, with concern with many of the verticals it has. Say, just now you said about law, sports law. So many of them are unaware. But the thing is, once we are into sports, we do know all the things like Parag sir itself said, like because of sports law, which he was unaware, a lot of things went wrong. So this is basically where we need this kind of education awareness. So more athletes coming forward are aware of the things, not just for sports law. Many of the things are related to doping tests, and I think so related to analysis and much more things like sports is having its own digital market as well. So it's much more to go, I think. I'm not aware of everything, but the things which I have heard from you or somewhere while going through this.
And you see
Yeah,
Anirudh in a
this
very
is from
niche
my end.
field. He's a plastic engineer.
Yes.
So you see national education policy as making the policy only, and we are implementing. And we have example of Tasneem herself. A plastic engineer, you can see now he can work in a sports industry where the plastic instrument, training instruments are prepared.
Great.
So slowly we are open the vistas of the everyone. Those have their flavor, their interest in a sports.
Very much.
So just all are what we all innovative principles like Puja, and we have more than 1,500 principles in this group. You can see in our Facebook page or LinkedIn page, you able to get, we have a very right and selected and choosy people. So that with the very honest, they can deliver their thought and they can become a curator and make like our Nitin Gadkari, he make a highways in a very fast mode. So all together we can make a smooth highway. Today I upload one picture. My brother company, they develop one special bulldozer. You see the road roller. Tichkulle and Tichkulle company, you saw that the road roller, and that road roller he gifted to my Bhabiji. So that's a big gift for her. She said, I need a vehicle where anybody can touch the vehicle, but the scratch comes to his car only. So that is only they develop for him, just for the fun. Even then after that, he can sell it. So we are making that smooth way. Even then we are not a Reliance, we are not a Tata Birla. Within 1 year, 2 years, we can make it. But we have more powerful people of the country with us. They are academicians, deadly dedicated coaches like the team, like our Pragji. We have a Ragni Midha with us. She is a coach for the cricket. Ragni, just raise your hand only. Yeah, she's here. Yeah,
Okay.
she's a dedicated from Punjab, a special Punjab. She knows Punjabi only and third Punjabi only.
Great.
But her heart is full of emotion.
Full of them.
Yeah.
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind. Yeah. So many more hurdles comes in the life of everybody. Those are sitting here, but resilience and the rebounds just because of they had a sports strength. Now, for the closing remark, there is over to Tasneem ji, and after that, Pooja ji, with the permission of both of the speakers. Then, Dr. Dubey, you give the word of thanks. So over to Tasneem ji.
Sir, as Dr. Shailendra, Pooja ma'am, and Patil sir, they told about this. Let me start with Dr. Shailendra Dubey sir, what he said about the three things. Like being an athlete, I can relate this. The first thing is this pandemic time. So how much the sports and its education. So as I always said, that sports and education are two distinct concepts, like, but both goes hand in hand. One is physical and one is physiological. So being an athlete, I can relate this, that we have seen this pandemic from last 1 year. So as the Dr. Shailendra said, that our immunity plays a very vital role to keep us fit. And why this sports and its education? Important because I always give an example of a luxury car, like people are taking multivitamins because we have heard that zinc khalo, magnesium khalo, multivitamin khalo, and आपकी immunity अच्छी हो जाएगी, COVID नहीं होगा. So it is like you are having a luxury car with all the high-end facilities, but you are putting a kerosene in it. So will it give an optimum performance? The same is with the body. If you're not exercising it, if you're not into sports, how can you expect that all these expensive multivitamins and all that will help you? So this plays a very important role, and especially as sir said, and as you also said, that we have you are providing 84 different types of courses, sports education of India. So this is really wow. I'm like being an athlete, and I have made a career in this thing because I left my career. So I'm long back. Now I'm into full-fledged into this. So I can relate that because see, I'm a mentor, I'm a coach, lifestyle coach. So many parents come to me, and I've seen they are into academic things, like they pressurize their, as Dr. Dubey sir has given example that 98% bhi aage, the parents are like 2% kam kyun hai, 2% kam kyun. So this is, parents should be aware that this sports education has such a vast field such a vast career option in it. You can choose anything from BBA in sports management to MBA in sports management. You can be a nutritionist. And the most important thing, you become a decision making. If you want your child to be grow academically, it is very important that he should or she should perform very good in sports, because that makes them a decision making. They develop a decision making capacity, which every student, every child should understand. Because I know when I keep 105 kg weight on my shoulder for a squat, or I am doing a deadlift for 120 kgs or 130 kgs, there I need to make a decision. So just understand that if this sports education should be teach in the classroom, then a full curriculum and everything. So how academically the child will develop, their brain will develop. It's an overall development. And as SPA India is giving 84 different courses, so I am going to this tell every parents that खाली engineer, doctor ये बनना is not a career, because this is what parents think कि doctor बन जाना, engineer बन जाना, then only you can earn money. Or but being an athlete, I know what kind of, or Hamar Patil sir is there, he is also a big athlete, he's an Olympian, and so what kind of respect we earn from society, we get from society being a athlete and into sports. So if you put your children into sports education, they're doing a different kind of certifications, and they are making a full-fledged career in this. So just imagine where we will be, where this country will be. Khelega India, tabhi badega India. It's not like कि खाली पढ़ेगा ही तो ही बढ़ेगा. You need a balance between those things, right? And sports law, because मैंने पूछा इसलिए कि everybody should know कि what is sport law. So it's very nice, as Patil sir said, कि now we have got the right कि हमारे साथ cheating बहुत होती है. I am an athlete also, I know, because मैंने भी बहुत cheating वाला time देखा है और अपने को आगे बढ़ाते हैं. Nobody listens there, but this law will really help us, really help every athlete, every sports person कि fair चीज हो उसके साथ. So hats off to you, hats off to SPA in Sports Association of India to providing such a distinct courses and providing a platform to Indians, to the students. They can do a certification, number of certifications, and they can make a lucrative career. They can earn as well, as you are saying that you are building an architecture of this. So just imagine कि हम कितना कुछ कर सकते हैं. So जो आत्मनिर्भर भारत का सपना देख रहे हैं, तो we can be आत्मनिर्भर soon.
Very soon, very soon. Nice words. Nice. It's a words of wisdom. You have a lots of treasure of words, Tasneem.
नहीं सर, आप लोगों से सीखती हूँ सर. आप लोग बहुत सीनियर है और मैं तो बहुत एक अतना सा इंसान हूँ सर. आप लोगों से सीखती हूँ. The way you.
नहीं, I'm just 18 plus only.
ये है सर, ऐसा मत बोलिए सर, बहुत सब लोगों का क्रश हो जाएगा आप पे फिर.
So kind.
सर ज्यादा तो नहीं बोल दिया.
नहीं. Yeah, I wish to invite Pooja ji, and once more good thing. See, in academic field, I am working from last 25 years. Please don't go for my age. And very first day, I am director of the higher education, BTech, BBA, MBA. So very first day, parents came to me and they hand over their word. Sir, this is your responsibility. And they had a tear of hope. Very first day, tear of hope. So without saying single words, we have to understand as an academician, they sold their some property, might be jewelry, because in Delhi NCR people came from Kanpur, Lucknow, Gorakhpur, on eastern part of the country. They sent their students from there, and they said, "Khet girvi rakha hai, yahi chudayega." So these are the emotional words. Dr. Dubey worked with the IMS from last 17 years. That's a 10 lakh rupees fees is there. So he faced the entire things, and it became our responsibility. So convert their tear of hopes. After 2 years of their program, when the convocation, the student throw the hats and they enjoy that ceremony, we can see the tears of happiness in the eyes of parents. So journey from tear of hopes, it converted, transforming into tear of happiness. And today, the mother of Tejaswi, she is with us, Anuradha Verma. She is from Jammu. She also an academician. So you can see now from last 2 years how academicians they survive. Everybody knows that private, public schools, government, in the public, everybody is giving the pinning to the teacher and public school teacher and public school. So here I'll have to invite
Sir, एक
Anuradha
small
ji.
cities. आपकी इस बात से बहुत अच्छी याद आई.
So,
You gave the
please.
example of jewelry and all that. I am the live example because when I decided to be in this field, and my costume is always a question mark, right? Which I wear on the stage. Before last year in 2019, when I played couple of big competitions, international competitions, I sold my car, my own car, which I earned during my, to manage my fees and everything. And trust me, sir, nobody was there, and there was always tear in my eyes that I'm not a teenager, I'm not a small child, I'm not a small going person. Why I am not in India, still being a female, I cannot take my own decision, I cannot, fulfill my dream. मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकती? Why I have to listen everyone? क्यों मैं जिद कर रही हूँ? And सबको ऐसा लगता है तो कितनी जिद्दी है? She's not ready to listen. Trust me, sir. Today I am sitting here virtually taking nutrition fitness classes in BPP University London.
Wow.
All the students are,
Great.
most of the students are Britishers. So now everybody is happy. That tears has turned into happiness. My husband is happy, my in-laws are happy. And when, those Britishers or even the Indian Britishers who are born in when they clap for me, when I explain them the nutrition, the concept of nutrition and the concept of, physical training. So we have classes of physical training as well. What kind of exercise help for, so that gives the, the satisfaction to everyone. My husband generally comes and, stand and, see me speaking with them, and when they applaud and when they become happy, and then the students personally mail me, you should please send this, please send that. And when they, especially after listening the nutrition aspect as well as the fitness aspect, when they see transformation in their body,
Very nice.
that's the words which I'm getting. That is the earning. ये पूरी journey का, this is what my earning. That medals, that my house is full of trophies and medals. वो इतना important नहीं है जो वो words आते हैं उन students के. Then that too with from the
Yes.
Britishers.
Yes.
So ये आपकी बात बहुत सही है कि जब that when this tears turn into happiness, वो बात ही अलग है. Thank
Tear
you,
of
sir.
hopes turns into
Yes.
tear of happiness.
Yes.
Your full name is Tasneem Ali Lokhandwala.
So yes, sir. I generally put Tasneem Ali, वो लोखंड वाला लंबा हो जाता है, sir.
Now you can TAL, Tal. So you make a Tal se Tal mila. Wonderful. Wonderful to hear you. Now, Anand, this Anuradha ji, sports fair Tasneem हम लोग पिछले 5 साल से organize कर रहे हैं प्रगति मैदान में.
Okay, sir.
2015 to 2019 और हम एक पूरा हॉल बॉडी बिल्डिंग क्लब्स को दे देते. दिल्ली
Wow,
और
sir.
पंजाब के बॉडी बिल्डर्स मेल फीमेल सब वहां आते हैं. अब ये हमारा गोविंद और कोविड थोड़ा हमारे ऊपर रहम करे, then you all are most welcome on that big platform, very big of the world platform. Very big.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now Anuradha ji, just share your views.
Yes, a very warm evening to all the dignitaries present over here. Dr. Shailendra Kumar ji, very good evening. And on the top, Mr. Dev Arora, आपको तो शत शत प्रणाम है क्योंकि आपके बिना तो ये पॉसिबल ही नहीं था. ठीक है. और तस्नीम मैम, I was so much impressed by your words. So interestingly, you have spoken each and everything and share your experiences also.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I am very much, thank you. I am very much thankful to Mr. Dev Arora because he is the only person who has engaged my daughter Tejaswini Anand in a very right way, and he has given a very good direction rather also. And she is very happy whenever she is going to discuss all the certificates and each and everything with her classmates na, they also become very curious to know that acha sports mein law ka kya kaam hai bhai. So then she goes on narrating each and everything to her, and it is only possible because of Mr. Dev Arora. I also want to say one thing regarding sports, that by engaging in sports activities, especially for the purpose of having fun, these children nowadays will not only enjoy themselves, but I think they will also have the added advantage of working their way to be in a better lifestyle. That will improve obviously their health as well as their introspective nature also. Because nowadays, every youth is busy in online coaching, and right from the start of the day, they are just busy in just operating the laptops, looking into the mobiles, and only gazing and staring the you can say just in the laptop screens only. So there is no physical activity, especially in the virtual classes nowadays in the COVID-19 time. So it is very important if we are going to engage them into these activities, and especially youth sports is a fun, literally to increase a child's physical activity level and develop the lifelong habits for the good health. Sports help to, I think sports help the kids to develop the self-control and persistence, especially accountability also. Youth sports also provide, I think, invaluable opportunities for the children to engage in important and positive relationships with the adults, because when they come in the contact of the different participants from the other countries, they are other states, they know how to just make persistent, to listen to the others, how to become patient, to listen to the others, how to remain in a cordial relationship under one roof with the other persons. So this will really help to engage them in such a scenario in which their patience level, stamina level is also going to get boosted. According to me, I think Mr. Deva Arora has very beautifully structured the SPA India's system, and when we are going to just introduce the other people in our surroundings about these institution, that these association and their features, they automatically become very much interested to come and listen to them, and also they are very eager to know about, because I have just in the last year I have joined SIR's that program in Pragati Maidan, and it was really very much impressive and very emphatic, and it has just left us with so many memories over there, because in my lifetime I don't remember that I have seen such a huge platform in which we get each and everything regarding sports. Not only because earlier we were in the confined system that sports means बस games period होगा, games का teacher आएगा, PHE पढ़ाएंगे, sports खत्म हो जाएगी. लेकिन आज जो इस platform पे आके पता चला है कि sports is an integral part and parcel of our life. और सबसे प्यारी बात क्या है जो ये अच्छी लगती है कि स्पोर्ट्स को बच्चे, आपको पता है, खुशी खुशी करते हैं. उसमें ये नहीं होता सिलेबस है, मगअप करना है, पढ़ना है, परसेंटेज कम आएगी, पेरेंट्स जान खा मारेंगे, और बच्चे खुशी खुशी भागते हैं, गेम्स पीरियड के लिए तरसते हैं वो. तो ये एक बहुत प्यारी चीज है. अगर इसको हम थोड़े से हर एक नुक एंड कॉर्नर ऑफ द कंट्री में ले जाएं, क्योंकि अभी तो सर का इतना जबरदस्त एक प्लेटफॉर्म है, मुझे लगता है इतना वर्ल्ड वाइड अम्ब्रेला बनाना चाह रहे हैं, तो लेकिन वो वर्ल्ड वाइड अम्ब्रेला जो है ना, हमारे हर एक नुक एंड कॉर्नर ऑफ इंडिया में अगर फैल जाएगा ना, तो इट विल बी मोर इम्प्रेसिव एंड इम्पैक्टिव.
उनको नहीं आ रहा हो तो छोड़ दो, किसी को मालिक होगा उसको पैसे देके जाके वहां करा.
It was nice, Anuradha ji, and now for the closing remark to Dubey ji, we have a Kamlesh Kumar Joshi. He is a very good coach in Uttarakhand. Okay, Kamlesh ji, namaskar. So then you can talk to each other, Dubey ji and all. Yeah, Kamlesh ji, tell the name of your particular town where you are working in Uttarakhand. He is from Air Force also.
सर मैं अभी अल्मोड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट में पोस्टेड हूँ, एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ उत्तराखंड में. प्रोफेशनली मैं एक फुटबॉल कोच हूँ. भारतीय सेना से रिटायरमेंट 18 साल जॉब करने के बाद. जहाँ तक स्पोर्ट्स लॉ की बात है, लॉ हमारा एक स्टेप स्टार्ट होता है तो लॉ हमारे वहीं से स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं. लॉ इज द बेसिक फाउंडेशन ऑफ डिसिप्लिन, और जब तक हमारी लाइफ में डिसिप्लिन नहीं होगा तो हम किसी भी चीज को सीख नहीं सकते हैं. यही चीज आती है हमारे स्पोर्ट्स में, जो इसका हम कहेंगे ग्रास रूट लेवल, जो हमारा ग्रास रूट लेवल है वो स्टार्ट होता है लॉ से। हम किसी भी गेम्स को अगर अपने जीवन में अपनाना चाहते हैं या अपने जीवन में उसको लेकर के आते हैं, दिस इज द मेन लेवल ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स। और जो आज की जो कंडीशंस है, आजकल जो न्यू एरा है स्पोर्ट्स का, इसमें जो हम देखते हैं कि कोई भी बच्चा सीधे एक लेवल, जो ग्रास रूट लेवल है उसको छोड़ करके सीधे आना चाहता है कि भाई मैं नेशनल खेल लूं, मैं इंटरनेशनल खेल लूं विदाउट एनी पेन। जब तक हम किसी चीज के लिए पेन नहीं लेंगे, अनुशासित नहीं होंगे, हम किसी भी चीज के बेसिक्स को नहीं जानेंगे, तो यह चीजें सारी बहुत कठिन होती हैं जीवन में अपनाना। वह लेवल कोई भी हो, जहां तक स्पोर्ट्स का और खेल का लेवल है, हमें उसे अपनाना चाहिए एक बेसिक्स से, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दी आवर चाइल्डहुड। हम अपने बच्चे, दूसरे के बच्चे को देख करके हम बोलते हैं कि भैया हमारे देश में मेडल्स नहीं आ रहे हैं, ओलंपिक में हम परफॉर्मेंस नहीं दे रहे हैं, नेशनल लेवल पर हम परफॉर्मेंस नहीं दे रहे हैं, लेकिन हम लोग ये नहीं सोचते हैं कि मैं अपने खुद के बच्चे को स्पोर्ट्स के लेवल में रखूं। हम सोचते हैं कि मेरा बेटा इंजीनियर बन जाए, मेरा बेटा डॉक्टर बने, अमेरिका चले जाए, मेरा बेटा ऑस्ट्रेलिया जा करके वहां पर जॉब करे, अपना होटल खोले। लेकिन हम अपने बच्चे के लिए ये नहीं सोचते कि मैं अपने बच्चे को एक स्पोर्ट्समैन बना करके देश के लिए मेडल लाऊं, उसे इस काबिल बनाऊं कि वह देश के लिए कुछ करे। देश के लिए सभी कुछ करते हैं हर फील्ड में, लेकिन स्टार्टिंग कहां से होती है? अपने घर से। जब मैं अपने घर से स्टार्ट नहीं करूंगा तो मैं कैसे दूसरे के बच्चे को या दूसरे पेरेंट्स को कन्वे कर सकता हूं कि आप अपने बच्चे को स्पोर्ट्स की फील्ड में लाइए? तो दिस इज द माय रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। और मैं देव सर का थैंक यू सर, तहे दिल से सर, हमेशा रिस्पेक्ट एंड आई हैव नो वर्ड्स कि सर मुझे हमेशा इनवाइट करते हैं।
मन के
मैं
भाव
सर जहां पर हूँ वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क इशू होता है।
हाँ बिल्कुल मैं समझता हूँ।
हाँ, तो मैं इस वजह से आपकी बहुत सारी को सर मैं ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाता हूँ।
कोई बात। मैं केवल वीआईपी और डेडिकेटेड जो रिसोर्स पर्सन है सिर्फ उनसे ही हम शेयर करते हैं, बिकॉज हमें। और
मैं अभी मैंने सभी सर और मैम लोगों के जो भी वर्ड्स सुने, उनकी स्पीच सुनी, बहुत अच्छी स्पीच। और मैं चाहता हूं कि जो जो मैंने सीखा अभी तक, जो जो मैंने सर लोगों से सुना, शैलेंद्र सर, तस्नीम मैम, पूजा मैम, तो मैं जो मेरा स्कूल है जहां पर मैं हूं वह मतलब बहुत इंटीरियर है। उसका नाम तो कई लोगों ने सुना भी नहीं होगा। अल्मोड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट से 40 किलोमीटर आगे एक छोटा सी जगह है, वहां पर है। और मुझे रोज जो है 10 से 12 किलोमीटर पैदल जो है स्कूल जाना होता है। 10-12 किलोमीटर पैदल हिल एरिया है, तो वहां पर हम लोग अपने जो स्पोर्ट्स का लेवल है, देखिए हमारे पास गवर्नमेंट बहुत सारी चीजें हमको देती है, इक्विपमेंट दे रही है, लेकिन जो मेन प्रॉब्लम है ग्राउंड्स की, फील्ड की। हमारे पास उतने बड़े फील्ड नहीं है कि हम बच्चों को उनके हिसाब से, बच्चों का सिर्फ एक ही इंटरेस्ट होता है कि हमें क्रिकेट खेलना है, बस क्रिकेट खेलना है 10 मिनट खेलना है। भाई एक लेक्चर आया उनका, 40 मिनट का लेक्चर है स्पोर्ट्स का, आए बच्चों ने खेला, उन्हें हम जो भी चीजें सिखाने की कोशिश करते हैं, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम्स आती है वहां पे ग्राउंड्स की। तो ये मेरे ही एक स्कूल की प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ये हमारे देश में बहुत सारी जगह ऐसी हैं जहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन्स हैं। मैं एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल दूंगा, शिलोंग एफसी का, जो हमारी एक एचएल चलती है, फुटबॉल लीग चलती है नेशनल लेवल पर। शिलोंग एफसी की जब स्टार्टिंग हुई थी तो वहां पर जितने भी प्लेयर्स थे, कोई भी इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर नहीं था, कोई भी स्टेट लेवल का प्लेयर्स नहीं था। वहां पे सारे के सारे लोकल्स के प्लेयर थे जो शिलोंग सिटी के अंदर ही खेलते थे। लेकिन उनके पास एक चीज बहुत अच्छी थी, उनमें जज्बा था करने का कि हमें देश के लिए कुछ करना है। तो वो जज्बा जब तक हम में नहीं आएगा, पर्सनली एज अ पेरेंट्स और एज अ टीचर, तो हमारी जो आने वाली यंग जनरेशन है उसको नहीं सिखा सकते हैं। तो वो जज्बा हमको अपने आप में लाना है। तो ये सारी चीजें स्टार्ट होती हैं लॉ, स्टार्टिंग होती हैं डिसिप्लिन, स्टार्टिंग होती हैं ग्रास रूट लेवल, स्टार्टिंग होती हैं बेस से। तो ये सारी चीजें हमें अपने लेवल पर करनी है। और देव सर इस चीज में जो लगे हुए हैं फ्रॉम द लास्ट 25, 26, 30 इयर्स, सर दिस इज द अमेजिंग।
यार थोड़ा मोलभाव कर लो, 5-6 साल से स्पोर्ट्स को देख रहा हूँ।
नहीं सर, 5-6 साल नहीं सर, ये
एकेडमिक्स भी है।
इस बेस को बनाने में ये बहुत छोटा टाइम नहीं लगा है सर। ये बिल्डिंग जो बनी है ना सर, बहुत लंबा टाइम लगा इस बिल्डिंग को बनाने में।
हम लोग लगे हुए सारे। हमें
Sir, thank you,
हर
sir.
स्टेट में यूनिवर्सिटी देनी, हर
Sir.
स्टेट स्पोर्ट्स यूनिवर्सिटी। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। तस्लीम जी, मैं आपने हाथ रेज किया हुआ है, कुछ और ऐड करना चाहेंगे, फिर हम इसको कंक्लूड करते हैं।
नहीं सर, आई
अरे सॉरी, जस्ट म्यूट अनम्यूट।
सर इवन आई हैव नो आइडिया ये हाथ कब रेस हुआ है और वहाँ स्टक हो गया। मैं भी बहुत देर से इसको हिलाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ, नहीं
ऐसे ही बता दीजिए। ओके दुबे जी, so 8:30 now, Dubey ji, just conclude the session.
I hope Pooja ma'am might be there. Would you like
नहीं,
to?
वो उनका मैसेज आ गया।
अच्छा, मैसेज आ गया।
Yeah,
Okay.
8:30.
So I can say it was a pretty amazing session today, and we had two very amazing speakers, guest of honors for today's session, Madam Tasneem Madam and Pooja Madam. And I tell you one thing which is very clear, that is called cross-stream approach. And this is what I can see from Tasneem Madam, that you know how she has come into her this sports. And I tell you, this is what I look forward. Irrespective of your past, we can cross over. We can see as a passion, and the passion which she exuded is amazing. So Tasneem ma'am, thanks a lot to you for sharing your views and you know these values, and then Indian ethos to abroad also, as a fitness trainer, as an expert, as a lifestyle coach. We wish you good luck, and we wish that you also be an ambassador for our SPA and keep contributing. So with this, I say thank to you. I also thank Pooja Madam. She had been a great contributor, the way she was narrating the school requirements, kids requirement, children's requirement, the way how it is being propagated by the CBSE. So I can say yes, this is the right time. खेलेगा इंडिया, because India already खिला हुआ है, 140 करोड़ होने जा रहे हैं हम लोग, और हम लोग चाहते हैं कि इन बच्चों को कुछ मौका दिया जाए और come out of the stereotype thinking. Though it's easy to say, but yes, from this platform, I'll add to what Dev sir or one madam said, that is called requesting the parents. Mr. Parag Patil, in fact, he had said requesting the parents to please come out, make them like a free flow. ये उनका समय है, कहाँ जाना है, अपना कौन सा करियर बनाना है, और जो stereotype thinking, वही doctor, engineer, this and that. I tell you, even I'm an engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer, Indian Air Force. I was selected, and then I joined GNU. And I tell you, I'm myself from sciences to the engineering to the social sciences. Just see, right? And I'm passionate. During my entire even academic teaching also, I was always passionate about. I always used to say, teachers, students, please be fit. If you can't go to the gym, or you can't go to the field, you haven't earned anything. You have to be fit first, right? And then you can add to the productivity also. So that is what my message also. And then Mr. Parag Patil, so nice of you always. It's a great to hear you always, because you always add certain professional acumen to our discussions. So Mr. Parag ji is there as a senior Olympian and adding charm to our SPA discussions. So thanks to you, Mr. Parag Patil ji, and your Max Fit is obviously what keeps India fit. So
Yes.
yes. So
That's why it's Max Fit, sir.
yeah, bilkul. India hit hai or India fit hai, right?
Yes.
And I have no compunction, I should say. I don't hesitate when Indians are looking for more medals in the coming Tokyo Olympics. Right?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Yeah, this is where we pin up our hopes, because during my time when we were growing, we had our flying golden girl, that was a PT Usha, right? PT Usha and other her cohorts, jo champions the. But ab lagta hai ki India mein ab aa sakta hai. So we are pinning up hopes more and more our youth, our young, and we look forward that they will be taking it as a challenge, as a career. So thank you, Mr. Parag ji. I also give thanks to all my all participants, SPA directors. I wish madams there, and Karnika madam, and then Mr. Sanjeev Kapoor ji is our very senior director, affiliate. Kapoor ji, so nice of you for being with the program. And on top of it, it was a day of Tejaswini Anand, because she got the certificate program from SPA today, and she has this has added a career and another epaulette on her shoulder. So congrats, Tejaswini Anand, for getting this ceremonial certificate from SPA. And with these, I say thanks to one and all. I'm very happy that some of my students from even Uttarakhand, they are the aspiring one, those who in the name of SPA they join. So Kamlesh ji, they are very nice. And one day I wish that I should talk to him also. And Uttarakhand is amazing. It has got an amazing history also. Lots of sports persons, defense persons, they come. So I've got I've got my own you can say feelings, emotional attachment with Uttarakhand, right? And with this, we look forward to a new session and a new time, a different time. So with this, we request Dr. Dev, and Dr. Dev is what I can say. I always say only one thing: he's the greatest steward. He's the one who is steering the entire show. He's a person who is bringing revolution in India through the sports management that is called affordable, you can say economical, employable. This is what we look forward. We as an academician, we have got a great association with Dev sir long back. And I always only believe one thing, that is called India is not behind. We can also give with our quality of resources that is called affordable, economical, employable program to our emerging youth. So with this, I say thanks to Dr. Dev Arora, and thanks to all the panel members and all the participants, all the young youth. Okay, and let's look forward to a new session and the time. Thank you, everybody. Good night, everybody.
So much, Dr. Saab, thank you so much. पर जोत से जोत जगा रहा हूँ मैं, और फिर वो आगे पीढ़ी चलती जा रही है. So it's a beginning of खेलेगा इंडिया, खिलेगा इंडिया. It was our punchline, and this has become a sports song now. रुके कभी ना, झुके कभी ना, अपना इंडिया. आप YouTube पर सुनिएगा, और ये रिकॉर्डिंग भी आपको YouTube पर मिल जाएगी इसकी within 3 hours.
It's there.
And you get all photos and there.
Very
so
melodious.
Enjoy. Yeah. And it's again, we are launching the certificate, online certificate for the teachers also.
Great.
Because government give us a special privilege. We have to prepare the online teachers, because now you can go the worldwide anywhere. So thank you everyone. Thank you to being with SPA India. It is not mine, it is your. I always use term, it is your SPA India, Sports Academy Association of India. So enlightened always, because we all are working for the coming generation.
Right.
We have vision to make a 25-year, to make at least 25 university, sports university in India. So with the grace of God, we are going to start on it, and once in 2050 or 2030 or 2050, you can see the amazing revelation in India. Sports university in every state at least.
Great.
Right?
So I wish to say only one thing. In coming days, coming years, India is going to emerge as a sports powerhouse.
Wow, that's great.
Sports powerhouse. Yeah, I foresee. Sir, you are very much correct.
Yeah.
Not only the sports universities, the kind of sports persons coming, and the kind of sports talent emerging. And on top of it, the kind of knowledge we are going to impart to them through our certificate programs, degree programs, collaborative approaches. Just see, and just give me. It is going to happen, because nobody can stop India.
Yeah.
And nobody can stop the Indians. That is my thinking.
Yes.
Okay.
We have
ma'am, कहेंगे आप सही है? I hope all of you, yes, all my participants, all my viewers, yes, India is going to emerge as a, sir, एक समय था जब हम लोग को लोग कहते थे कि इतना बड़ा country और कोई medal नहीं.
Wow.
और वो भी PT Usha, you know, she missed her gold medal by 1/100th of second. Then we realized, my God, 100th of second भी value करता रेस में, right? और आज देखिए कि इंडिया जो है, इंडिया is getting gold. Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, ये games, जो भी आप कहिए, Indians are everywhere present. और forget about एक जो मेरा कहना है, सर मैंने 2 मिनट ज्यादा ले लिया. That is called, जो हमारे यहाँ जो दूती चंद रेसर हैं, या हमारे यहाँ जो जिम्नास्टिक्स, कभी जिम्नास्टिक में लोगों ने सोचा नहीं था कि इंडियंस, दीपक कर्माकर, वेटलिफ्टिंग, हम सोचते थे सिर्फ रशिया के लोग ही आएंगे, क्यों तस्नीम में, हाँ वो तजाकिस्तान उधर के बच्चे ही आएंगे, हम लोग तो कहीं रहेंगे नहीं. आज देखिए, सॉरी सर, आज कल डिंको सिंह की डेथ हुई है, द ग्रेट पुजिलिस्ट, या एंड द ग्रेट आवर ग्रेट स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन, वेरी यंग, वेरी गुड बॉक्सर, डिंको सिंह. तो मैं ये कहूंगा कि nobody can stop us, and obviously SPA India is adding more energy to this movement. What government of India is telling, Khilega India, Khilega India. Yes, India is SPA is motivating them. So this is my own thinking. Dev sir, I hope it's not much, but yes, it is there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, sir.
Thank you very much.
So nice. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.